right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I appreciate it very much. I'm out here on beautiful Lake Gaston. The sun is just coming up. It is a little bit cloudy and it did rain this morning pulling here, but I think the rain has pushed out. So we're going to end up with a really nice day. They were saying that the rain wasn't going to push out till like 9 o'clock, but it is 7:30 right now and I'm thinking it's gone. So I hope so anyway. But I'm gonna do a little bit of jig and spoon fishing probably, but I'm mainly gonna bass fish, but I would like to catch some white perch and maybe some striper on the spoon. So I might go check for them first thing this morning, might run in P Hill, see if they're grouped up good, might drop a spoon on them. And if I don't hit pretty quick, I'm gonna start bass fishing. The lake is really muddy, but I think we're gonna be able to catch some fish today. I don't want a repeat of the last time I was here, which absolutely sucked. So we're gonna go ahead and run our first spot, and hopefully we find a group of fish I can jig on, and if not, we're gonna catch some bass. So stay tuned, we're gonna catch them. There's a bite. Here's one. Got one. First doggone fish. What we got? Probably a spot. God, what do we got? It's a freaking good one. And it's a largemouth. Yes, it is a largemouth. Get in here. Doggone chunk of a largemouth right there. Man, thought I had a spot out here. Look how cold that fish is. Got him on the June bug trick worm and the spot remover, shaky head. Give myself a little bit of line. It's a nice fish, but he is cold and light colored. Nice little chunk. Tell you what, we'll throw him in the live well and just see what we end up with today. We haven't zeroed. That is the good thing. We have not zeroed today. He bit it way, way, way out. Oh, big-headed sucker. Thank you, bud. Now, if I'd have caught that one that bit that damn football jig earlier, that would have been even better. Caught him in like 20 foot of water. He bit it good, though. And I hit him right in the nose. Can't stick them no better than that. Normally I catch a bunch of spots up here. Normally. But I will take a good largemouth any day. Alright. On to the next point. Maybe they'll be stacked up there, because right now I haven't found any fish stacked up per se. So I'd like to find a damn good school of fish stacked up, have a little fun with them, but haven't found that yet. All right. Oh, don't want to sling them out. I done broke enough and lost enough damn rod and reels this year to last me a while. What the heck we got going on here? All right, so there should definitely be some fish off where this bluff wall comes down. You got that solid rock, comes down into the water, has boulders all out in front of it. Pretty deep. Definitely should be some spots here, some largemouth too. So hoping to get bit. And right as I say that, oh God, just missed him. just freaking missed him. Right as I said that, got bit. Well, there are fish here, but I was saying hopefully I drag off there and get bit. That fish probably is not going to bite again. Maybe there's a whole bunch of them down there. I just scared the crap out of them when I swung there. All right, so I'd like to do an update kind of middle way through the day. And the update is that today is sucking pretty bad. Either today sucks or I suck, but I've talked to several people and everybody's told me that they are struggling. And out of everybody I've talked to, I'm actually the only person that's caught a fish. So I don't know what's going on. I've done just about everything I can think of, but what I did was I came out of P Hill. I'm back on the main lake and I'm gonna fish some more main lake points because I was getting bit a little bit doing that on the football jig, and I caught that one, you know, decent fish earlier on the shaky head. So just pulled up on another point. I'm gonna start making some casts, and hopefully there's a group of fish up here that wants to bite. To the next spot. Throw the jerkbait up there first. God, 12:59. Been here since 7. It's freaking brutal. Oh, got one. Feels like a pretty good one too. What we got? All right, on the doggone jerkbait. I don't know if it's a spot. Yeah, it's a spot, I think. Get in here. Yep, spotted variety. Maybe it's more of them bad boys up there. He choked it too. He wasn't playing. Might have choked it a little bit too good. So we can get the pliers and get this out. All right. Spotted dude. We'll throw him in there. He's over 12. He's a little keeper. Never know, we might have figured something out. Just never know. Largemouth in there has been waiting forever for a buddy. I knew that spot one down there all by itself. That's for darn sure. Well, doggone, it took long enough. 104. I think I caught that first fish at like maybe 8 o'clock. Gee. Well, we're gonna see if we can catch us a fish up here on the damn jerkbait. We'll throw the football jig up there too, but this is where I got that first bite on that football jig. And it was a good one too, so I've caught a lot of good fish here on the jerkbait. So maybe, just maybe, we can get us one. How y'all doing? Yeah, that's me.
I'm a big fan of yours, dude.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
Great show, man. Keep it up, man.
I hope y'all have done better today than I have.
Yeah, the spots are crazy on a snow bank.
Are they?
Up at the back of the pocket.
God, well, that's one thing I hadn't thrown.
They're more shallow than you think.
Really?
Great meeting, man. Good luck.
Yeah.
Videos, keep them coming.
Thank you, man. All right, so just talked to a guy. I guess it was him and his wife. They just come by. They watched the channel, and he told me that he's done caught 8 or 9 spots on a Kitech swim bait, 3.5-inch Kitech. So we're gonna get right and freaking tie on a swim bait and throw that sucker and see if we can catch some fish, because I got a little bit of time left, about 3 hours left to fish. So if they will bite that, we will throw it. I can tell you that, because it has been a grind right now, and that's one thing that I have not thrown. But he said they were like in the backs of the pockets. So we will we'll go that route. I'm gonna throw this up here, a little bit more up here over this rock. These boulders that are up here. Just goes to show you that somebody always catches them. Somebody always finds them. Just somebody figures them out and catches them. And that's one thing that I have not done today, is throw a small swim bait. And you know, something like that's all it takes. I did skip those docks and those pockets, shallow, but he said they're up, you know, pretty good and shallow. So we're gonna tie on a little swim bait and maybe make something happen. Let's see. All right, so let's make this move. Let's make this move. Let's go catch us a damn fish. Probably gonna be the last spot. There's one. Get in here. Look how white that dude is. He knocked it. A largemouth. Dude's fat too. That's a spot. Yeah, that's a spot. He's so light I couldn't even tell. Yeah, we'll put him in there and get a picture with him after we're done. Thought it was a darn largemouth. He's so light colored. Right here on this point. $3.40, so hadn't caught a fish in I don't know when. Small guy. It's another spot. It's a little one there. Might end up with 5 there. Lost that one. Got that one. That's a nice one there. It's a darn chunk. Well, got 5. There's a bunch of them down there too. Freaking choked that thing. Well, we're gonna get a little hero pick after all. $3.45. Took me that long to catch some damn fish. Ooh, that fish knocked it. No spot. Get in here. That is fun. That is fun. I think he's bigger than that smallest one I got in there. Finally got some darn color back to him. Yeah, that's the smallest one right there. So we'll get rid of him. He just curled up. This fish here is, so I got 3 over and 2 under, which is what the lake limit is. Good times. Actually, I didn't even have to let that spot go. I just forgot. There ain't no darn limit on them. I just forgot about that. Yeah, that's all right. That's one thing about this place, and I always say it, it's all about finding the fish. You can fish all day and find the right group of fish. Like, I mean, I know there were small spots that I caught, but they could have been 5-pound largemouth. Or it could have been a group of 3-pound spots, you know. So you just, that's just why you fish hard. You never know when you're gonna fall into the fish, and you keep jumping around, and you finally find them and catch a few. Then, you know, that's kind of your reward for all that hard work and effort. Got that one. They done picked and got back up there, schooled back up. Oh, he's all up under this stick. This is a pretty nice one. Yeah. Spotted bass. We're gonna throw him back. We got enough for a good picture, but he's a fat little sucker. Get on back in there. They done group back up there again. All right, we gotta go. All right, last cast right here. Last cast. If he bites it, he bites it. If he don't, he don't. Turn out to be a pretty day. We'll let those fish I got go and put this thing on the trailer. That old Exo Swim and that Berkeley 3/8 ounce head, that 4-inch Exo Swim with that tail dyed chartreuse, that Exo Swim is available at Carl's Bait and Tackle. That's a nice swim bait, and I fished with it this whole time. That Berkeley head, I fished with this swim bait. I caught all those fish on it, and this shows how durable it is. The swim bait's not torn up, a little tear right there, but still completely usable, and the swim bait never pulled down, not one time on the jig head. So that's pretty freaking impressive right there. All right, we're gonna let these fish go. There's a small spot. Let that guy go. Thanks for biting. Here is a little bit nicer spot. Right there. Let him go. All right, here's another small guy. I actually caught a couple bigger than him, but there he goes. Here's another spot right there. Nice little fish. Going back, and then here's the biggest of the day, which happened to be the biggest fish that I caught all day long. Nice largemouth. Nothing crazy, but pretty fish. And we're gonna let that guy go. Thanks for biting, bud. And that is it. That is my day. Right there. So that's my day. Didn't do too bad. Caught some fish. I think I caught seven total, I believe. I'll take it. I'll take it. Much better than what I had 3 hours ago, I can tell you that. All right, let's roll. All right, well, just made it back to the house and I am freaking whooped. I fished my tail off today. Only ended up with 7 fish, I believe, but man, I had to work for those suckers. The bites was so few and far in between, but I did get on that little group of fish, that group of spotted bass, right there towards the end of the day on that swim bait. Thank you to the guy that told me he was catching them in the backs of pockets on a swim bait. He was a subscriber of mine. He swung by, told me what he was catching them on, and I went, and first pocket I went to, boom, caught them. So I appreciate that very much. Just goes to show that somebody always catches them. No matter how bad you're struggling, somebody always is on a pattern and somebody is catching them. So that was the pattern that he figured out, that he told me about. So I was able to catch some fish. Did catch that one decent largemouth when I started off this morning on the shaky head. But after that, man, it was super, super tough. But every day can't be great, but any day on the water is good, that's for sure. So if you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on Gunfish TV.